welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, the Iceman, Jeff Trunapole. And as always, I bring you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, home of some of the best barbecue in the world. Midwest Best Barbecue. They are a new sponsor to the show, so shout out to them. Anyway, if you guys are watching on any of the streams I got going on, we're live on ZTV Cincinnati, live on ZTV Online. YouTube, we're at 2,490 subscribers. We're live on Rumble, Facebook, and X. So if you're watching the show, please do me a favor. Hit those thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Share it out. I'd appreciate it. And as always, I'm coming to you live from this glorious place down there. It's the Ice Cave. And the Ice Cave is brought to you by T Properties. T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out the website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. And you know it, we hit the jackpot when we drafted Joe Burrow. Don't worry. We will be back in the playoffs next year, going to New Orleans for the Super Bowl. So make sure you're geared up. Get the Jackpot Joey gear. Get it right there at jackpotjoey9.com. Also, you get the beer. It's at Break Brewery. Remember, portions of the proceeds go to the Joe Burrow Hunger Relief Fund and the Joe Burrow Foundation. What is up to everybody in the chat? So we got my boy Chandler in there, who is back from vacation. I think he's down in Florida. That's why he's saying Buccaneers. Rocket Bengals in there. Who else is in there? Strangers in there. And Cap's in there. Anyway, let's get to this. We're kind of doing a little watch party show all at the same time. We got the Steelers, and they are losing to the Buffalo Bills. But let's get to the man, the myth, the legend. He's Bengals captain. What up, Cap?
You said legend. I thought you were bringing Corey on first.
Oh, that's right. My bad. Let's get to the actual legend. Let's get to Corey. What up, Corey?
Hey, listen, man.
Ready.
I'm not even gonna BS you, man. Cap got way more pool than I do in Cincinnati, brother. He is the legend. Trust me.
The legend, legendary.
We'll talk about that later. Something come up. We were talking about pre-game here. So
exactly. So how sad are you guys for the Cleveland Clowns to go out in the first round? I mean, I felt terrible for them. I mean, I almost shed a tear.
Ooh.
Not really at all.
that was ugly.
That was a good old fashioned ass whooping, man. It didn't look good at all. So, but you know what, man? Go ahead, Cap.
To me, it just underscores. I always talk about the amount of luck. Like, I'm sorry, there's a lot of luck involved. And when you see how the season broke out and all the backup quarterbacks and who played who at what time where, it's just crazy. And this proved it. And I'm like, their luck is going to run out. Like, Joe Flacco is not going to have that 2012 Ravens run. Right. You know, I was a little nervous he was going to, but he didn't. And Stroud lit him up, and
thank God
it's over. Like, you got to have some luck.
Yeah, man.
The glass slipper broke for Flacco. It broke. Go ahead, Corey.
Yep.
I would give credit to the Houston Texans, man. They showed up and played a hell of a game, dude. So
coach of the year right there.
Yeah, man. All that number one defense and all that, man, that shit went out the window. Them boys went out there and jumped on them hard and didn't let up. So I know it's a cliche. We say this every year, any given Sunday, man, and that's what it looked like, man. Them guys went out there and punched them in the mouth, and Cleveland didn't really want to punch back. So,
hey, shout out to C.J. Stroud.
It ended nasty.
C.J. Stroud is like Chandler said, he's legit, man. I mean, that dude for a rookie, go out there and play like he did. I mean, how do you think Carolina feels right now? They had the number one pick and they didn't pick him. Oh, God.
You know what about the Stroud kid? I like his maturity, dude. He seems like he's older than what he is. And for a young man like that to have that maturity and like control the locker room and all the guys love him, that's a credit to his character, man. So that young man got some positive stuff going. That team is on the uprise. They're going to be a threat to deal with in the future.
Yeah, for a while.
And you know what? You got to give it up for not only him, but the head coach, man. He done came in there and changed the culture. And, you know, people got to start putting respect on the Texans' name as well.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree with Cap, coach of the year. I mean, dude, I don't know how you could say anything else. And I mean, look, the offensive coordinator for them, he's going to get a head coaching job. I'll be shocked if he does not get a job this year. But speaking of guys who might get fired, which I'm kind of surprised he hasn't got fired yet. I thought he might get fired after the game. But Mike McCarthy, I thought he dude.
Oh my God. Josh Allen. Holy shit.
You're ahead of me.
Oh my God.
What happened? Oh, come on. Fast forward.
Corey
Corey has no idea. We're watching the game.
I don't
here.
know what the hell's going on.
Oh man, you know what? I wonder if I talk over this. I wonder if I can. Let's see. Oh man, if I can get this quick enough.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Sam. Allen just ran the ball for the touchdown. He just ran through everybody.
Trust me, that'll be a highlight. You see. Dude. He faked like he was going to slide, and it wasn't a big fake. It's not like he cheated anybody, but he did a little shoulder thing and then just decided to take it and then gone 52-yard touchdown run.
You got
it was insane.
Me.
No, and they're throwing snowballs up in the air, dude. Let's bring a snow shovel to the Bills game today.
I realize he's a dude. So him and Lamar are similar in that running threat, but Josh Allen's different because he's built like a linebacker.
Dude, he looked like Corey Dillon. They're going.
Corners don't want to tackle him, and he will lower a shoulder, even though he probably shouldn't. He will lower. I've seen it. And man, but he showed some speed there that I didn't know he had.
No.
Well, what do we say about white guys? Sneaky athletic.
Yeah, sneaky athletic. Exactly. Josh Allen is definitely sneaky athletic. That's for sure. Holy crap!
So wait, hold on, fellas. So I take it Pittsburgh is getting their ass whooped.
They get the ass kicked.
Which people talked about, like, it killed me, the Bengals fans who were like, well, why can't, look at Pittsburgh. They keep winning games. I'm like, yeah, it's luck. Like, when you see a couple of the games that they won because of the referees bailing them out, you see a couple of games they played Jake Browning at the perfect time, his very first start, and then just weirdly, everything fell in their favor to make the playoffs. But now, guess what? In the playoffs, there's a lot less playoffs. There's a lot less luck, and you see it. Pittsburgh's getting embarrassed just like Cleveland did, and I'm telling you, Ravens better watch out. I don't care who they play. They better watch out. If they come in fat and happy, they're going to get their asses handed to them too.
Yeah, they better wake up, man, and get ready to play.
Steelers are out, and if the Steelers are out, which looks like they're going to be, let's say they got massive comeback here. All I need is the Ravens to get out and Chiefs get out. Then I don't care. I don't care who wins.
I could root for the Bills. Now, those fans after the Damar Hamlin thing, and some of those fans on Twitter are weird, but you know what? Twitter fans are assholes anyway. So throw that out. Josh Allen is, I think, a good dude to root for. And plus, for the Bengals fans, he's that guy that I can't remember the stat, but quarterbacks who don't win one within whatever never do, blah, 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 or coach quarterback combo, I think it was, after their how many years together, if they don't win one, they never do. They create whatever weird ass stats they want to.
Right.
And you know what? That would be great because that would just destroy the myth if Josh Allen won. And that means Burrow's next.
It's happening next year. The script is already written out. Funny thing is, like, I was just trolling people. I'm like, I was rooting for Miami. I did not think Miami was going to win at all. I really didn't. I mean, but I just, for shits and giggles, put a GIF out there, not GIF, or what do you call it, a meme out there, saying, we're going to root for the Dolphins. Corey, Chiefs fans are crazy. Dude, they all were coming after me. I mean, I did the same thing for Buffalo today, and I barely got anything on that. Chiefs fans are like, oh, you have fun sitting on the couch. Oh, have fun. Where's your rings at? Oh, where's this? I'm like, I'm like, dude, the funny thing is, like, I don't, you guys, they're like, oh, you're crying. Like, I'm not crying. Like, I don't care.
What you do? You winked at Taylor Swift or something, man? What happened?
Dude, I don't know, man. It was funny as hell.
What happened, bro?
And they're all coming after me like, oh yeah, we showed you. I'm like, okay, like, showed me what? Like, I don't care. I just put this out there just to be funny, and I don't care. Oh, by the way,
Hey, man,
Corey,
that's
go.
yes.
I was going to say, Tim and Nicole from Midwest Best told me to tell both of you they said hi because they
Tell
are.
them I said
Love you,
hello, and I
Nicole.
can't wait to get back there
Yeah.
and taste that wonderful food they grew up down there. So
Hell yeah, because they
hopefully sooner than later, I will be there.
Yeah, because they are an official sponsor of my show now. So, which
Man, hey man, you guys, you know what? You can put stuff like and overnight it. Send me a container of it. You know what I mean?
hey,
That
typical, you hear
is
that?
possible, bro.
Hey,
It can happen.
So Jeff, I have actually looked into that for a separate reason before. Talk to them. I'll pay the shipping, but whatever we want to do, like, do we want to have them like pre-cooked with a rub? You know, then you just got to shake them up and then pop them in the oven or whatever. Let me know. I'll get whatever the dry ice is. We'll make it happen.
That's all it is, brother.
Corey's mouth's already
that's
watering.
why Cap is my dog right there, man. He makes it happen. I can count on Cap. Yes,
Exactly.
indeed.
Just Corey, whatever horrible things that somebody might tell you about me one day, don't believe them.
Man, I won't believe. I won't believe nothing.
Nobody
Cap's a
says
nice
bad
guy
stuff
on the
about
planet,
you.
dude.
Shit, Jeff. Oh, it's been a day. It has been a day.
It's been a day. I got to put this up. I almost forgot to do this because me and Cap are talking.
Real quick,
before the
though,
show started.
Corey, do you remember what was the worst fan base you had to deal with? You know, Jeff's talking about the Chiefs fans, and
Oh, dude, they were horrible.
they are on our asses all the time now. Is there a fan base that when you went in the stadium, you're just like, son of a bitch, I wish they would come on the field?
Man, I would say the Raider fan base is like, yo. Hey, man, and then it's not even words. It's like, dude, after this game, we could tangle if you want to. Because that's they want all the smoke with you, man. So
and in Oakland, it was different. In Vegas, it's a little better.
Oakland,
Vegas a little better, man. I've been up to Oakland where, like, dude, my parents are in the state in the crowd now, and I'm like, dude, do I gotta come off this field and get in these stands and mix it up?
Diesel.
That's how bad it gets. So they're a little better now, but dude, you do not want to mess with them whatsoever.
First time I'm friends with a handful of the people who like started the Black Hole. So and the crazy, everybody does the skulls and spikes and crazy stuff. I love it. But we went to Vegas, and the tiniest, skinniest white dude I've ever seen in my life comes up to me, and I did not expect him to sound like Eminem, but he looks up at me and says, "Man, what the is that? That wouldn't fly in Oakland." I'm like, "It did, but overall, you're right." I'm glad the suit is funny because otherwise I wouldn't be wearing it. Oakland was a different place.
Oh, a totally different place, man. It was rowdy. It was, dude. Hey, that's one of those. Hey, let's hurry up and get on the bus and get the hell up out of here, man.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Hey, Jackpot Joey says hi to you guys too. So.
Tell them I said, what's up, my man?
Everybody saying hi to me. Everybody says hi to Cap and Corey. I see how it is. Whatever. My own damn show, but it's hi to me. It's fine. No, I was kidding. I want to get this out here real quick before I forget. But I'm doing a live show this Saturday. I might have a bearded co-host. We got to confirm if that guy could drive down to Columbus to be the co-host. We're giving away 4 Cyclones tickets, a Marvel hat, and a Marvel hoodie. All you got to do is go sign up on ZTV Online. Sign up there. Hey, there's Cap. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel because I'll be giving away live on the show Saturday. You can also go to Midwest Best Barbecue and sign up there. So make sure you guys go sign up and show up Saturday. We'll have a good time. We'll talk some football and eat some delicious Midwest Best Barbecue.
Right.
I got to try the CBT wings. Those are the ones I haven't tried yet. Those are the next ones. I'm trying those Saturday.
I have not yet either. I can't wait. I bet they got the juice, though.
They got the juice. Oh, yeah, I like turn that off. I'm going to get copyrighted.
It's real quick. It's good if it's real quick.
It's real quick. Greg here says, most likely we'll lose Boyd. Need to find a better catching tight end to pick up the slack. Charlie Jones, too small to play effective in the slot. I don't agree with that. I think Charlie Jones would be good. I do agree with we need to pick up another tight end. I keep seeing all these tight ends in the playoffs that the Bengals could have drafted. They didn't draft any of them.
Right.
So I do agree with that. Yeah, Tyler Boyd. Cap, you seem to think maybe TB might be back.
So I have it on somebody close to the situation said that there is there's a good chance because those wide receivers love each other. It is a great situation to be in. And again, he's not going to take a dollar store discount,
right.
But he will take less. He may take less. I should say that. Like he's got to get his worth, but it's not like it's going to be a record breaking whatever. No, I'm expecting him back.
It might be like Logan Wilson. I was gonna say it might be like what Logan Wilson, Pratt, and Hendrickson did, where they got paid, but they didn't get paid.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. But to the Charlie being too small for a slot or whatever, I'm curious. Now I'm probably asking the wrong dude because like Corey just came out the womb, just hitting people.
Yeah.
When was there a transition in the NFL where you put on additional muscle and it changed for you? Like, we're talking about Charlie Jones. He had the kickoff return for touchdown. He might be a little small for some of the over the middle hits. A year of lifting that first off season after that your rookie year. Can he put on muscle?
Dude, have you seen Corey's fingers? They're like sausages. I mean, his fingers
are
this huge.
Honestly, it just came gradually. Like each year, I was just would grow. You know what I mean? So, like my transition from high school, I was like 190, 195, something like that. And then went over into junior college, and then I was like 210. You know what I mean? So it just gradually, the weight just came naturally. And combination of working out as well. So I was just bulking up on a natural tip. By time I was all said and done, I think my last year at Washington, I was like, I want to say like 216.
Dang.
So I was playing around 216.
What was your playing weight in NFL? What would you play like average?
At the Bengals, man, I played at 225.
Okay.
224, 225. And then, like I said, gradually, I got old, man. So my last calculated weight when I was over in New England, I was at 230. So that's just the transition of years. So it wasn't like I was forcing myself to try to gain weight and
it just happened naturally
and bulk up, man. Honestly, I was fighting trying to keep the damn weight off.
I do that every day, try to keep the weight off. It doesn't work.
Yeah, man, more than gaining it. So I always did everything pretty much to the T, man. I'm all natural, dude. I wasn't trying to take nothing to gain weight. Wasn't really trying to take shit to lose weight when I was playing. So my whole philosophy is, man, if I can't do it natural, I just fucking can't do it. It ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna work. So
speaking of Washington.
Speaking of Washington. I don't know who that. Go ahead.
I'll just say, speaking of Washington, Jack by Joe here says, wants to know if you're okay with Washington's assistant taking over there, which actually was Arizona's coach who's coming over.
Oh, man.
How do you feel about all that? That happened quick.
Dude, man, it sucks for them kids, man, because you know what? I seen an interview with one of the receivers, man, and it said like the head coach just ghosted everybody, man. He didn't even show up and say anything, man. Next thing you know, his ass is in Alabama talking about Roll Tide. So I think that was pretty fucked up, dude. Like, to be honest with you.
That's a Brian Kelly shit right there.
Yeah, man. Just like, hey, you know what? It was kind of funny because like the day after, I was watching, I don't know what sports show I was watching, but they were like, he didn't even show up in the building. And I got to thinking to myself, like, huh? How you not show up? What's going on? Well, shit, now we know, man. He already had his his foot out the door. So it's messed up, man. I'm pretty sure the assistant coming in there, man, he'll hold it down, man. But that's a tough loss, man. That's a good coach, dude.
Oh yeah,
that's a good coach. Washington lost. I wish him well. I think he could have got up out of there a little bit better than that. But I mean, it is what it is.
Yep. All right, Tyler McDaniel here. I think we kind of touched on this, but we can do it again. He said, "What do you guys think about T. Higgins' situation? And we need pieces in the secondary as well. Not much money, not much, but need more consistency."
Right.
I think T's staying. I mean, just for what Joe has said and from what Zach Taylor has said. Joe, they asked about when he negotiated his contract, and he kind of hinted that there were things put in place to be able to try to help out. Is however, he kind of talked about it. So I think worst case, I think they're going to tag him and they're going to have to pay him, but hopefully we sign him. For me, it's always about David Mulligetta. That's the guy that I don't like. I mean, I think he's a good agent. I think he's going to do what he's supposed to do, is try to get T as much money as he can.
Right.
So it kind of, I don't know. What's your thoughts, Cap? I'll go with you. What do you got?
I want to know, Corey, how much did you control your agent and the relationships to any other players and that dynamic? Because the one story that really kills me that I think about was Whitworth leaving. And one of the two things. One, Whitworth said, if ownership would have just said that I was valued, I would have taken less. And that stings, but I mean, that checks out with what you had. Now, times are changing, thankfully. Hopefully they learned that, a tough lesson over that. That was one thing, but also I heard that some of the negotiations are tough between an agent and ownership, and things get said to try to, push the other person. Apparently, it was said to Whitworth's agent that, well, he doesn't have that many years left.
How'd that work?
And agent told Whitworth that, which I just think is bullshit. Because, okay, he gets him out of Cincinnati, he gets a big payday, longer. Now, it worked out because, Whitworth just kept working harder and harder and harder and finding a way to have longevity that most offensive linemen don't have. But what can you talk about with, have you ever just said to the agent, this is what I want, or stop being an asshole, or do you know players that have?
Listen to me, dude. You do what I tell you to do, or your ass is fired. Period. I'm not scared to fire you.
No, get out of here. That's not telling you at all.
and what these young players got to understand, man, is your agent works for you. You don't work for your agent. You know what I mean?
Right.
And sometimes you go with these
Come on back.
Oh.
big.
Come on back, Corey. And it was going good.
Am I back? Thank God.
I can hear you.
Oh God damn! It was going great for a minute. Please
You're
stop that.
You're good.
Now, I think sometimes these big name agents, you know what I mean, the player gets caught up in that. You know what I mean? Like he should control the whole narrative, and you really you entrust in him that he's looking out for your best interest. Man, sometimes that's not the case all the time, man. They actually work for you, and you should have the say so to tell whoever your agent is, like, man, this is what I want to get done. This is where I want to be. And if they can't do that, then man, you got to move on and find somebody who's going to help you get to where you need to go. So there's been a whole lot of stuff that I know, like, you know what, agents being in bed with the team, and they'll throw you under the bus just to keep that relationship. You know what I mean? There's a whole lot of stuff that goes into that, man. It's all about, hey man, can you trust your agent to get what you need done? And if so, man, more power to you, and that's who you need in your corner, man. You don't need the people who's, you know what, in cahoots, that's not available and not going to do what you ultimately want done. So
right.
You still got an agent?
Tricky, man. It's tricky. You
Yeah,
just got to find the right person.
Yeah, her name's
Do
Arlette.
you have an agent now?
Yeah, her name's Arlette.
Yeah. Arlette Miranda. Yeah.
There you go. It's a good one too.
Hey, listen.
Be careful. Be careful, Corey. Be careful.
She tells me what to do
said,
on fire.
She said she quit.
So it's reverse.
She said she quit. She said she quit, and she's out.
Hey, see, listen, I knew she was listening. See that I told you.
Always
all right. Hey,
got to keep tabs on the client.
I got you.
All right, so we had a whole bunch of people in the chat multiple times here. Asked Corey, what's your thoughts about the Cowboys and Belichick going to be the coach? You know, a whole bunch of stuff. What were your thoughts on they just got ran over. I honestly could not believe how bad that game was. Dak had his best season of his NFL career, and he sucked last night. He was awful.
Dude, how many times have we seen this story with the Cowboys, though, man? Like all world, you know, regular season, get to the playoffs and get their head beat in, man. And it's just like, here we go again.
Yeah, what was that locker room like? Like, why is that?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Listen, I will say this though, man. Like, that owner puts a lot of fucking extra stress on everybody.
No,
yeah.
That's
would you like playing for Jerry? I mean, have you met Jerry before?
No, he seems. I mean, hey man, it's his team. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. He can act whatever.
Yeah.
To me, he seems like a real good person. You know, genuine. He's passionate about his organization, which he should. You know, they're the Cowboys. You know, quote unquote American team.
Yeah. Quote unquote.
Quote unquote. You know, but sometimes you just gotta fall back. Sometimes, man, and let them players go out there and do what they do. And this is what I would say about the Belichick and the Dallas. Man, I don't think they will match at all.
See, I didn't think so.
Belichick is polar opposite of that guy.
He had Bill Parcells there for what 2-3 years. That was Bill Parcells. I never thought I'd see that. That's where I'm like, maybe. I mean, I'm not saying it's a definite, but he had Bill Parcells there. How bad does he want to win a Super Bowl?
If Jerry can come to the conclusion, like, you know what, I'm gonna fall back and let this man do what he needs to do to get us where we need to go, then I can see it working. I'm just on the surface, I'm just looking at their personalities, and I'm just like, man, it's oil and water right there, man. I don't know how that's gonna work out. But in hindsight, it could work out. I mean, Bill could be like, fuck it, you do all the talking, and I'm gonna keep it short like I usually do. So it could work out.
It's the complete opposite because Bill Belichick hates having press conferences. Jerry loves it. He's the only owner who has his own damn press conference after every game. I mean, Bill could be like, I'm not doing a press conference. Just talk to Jerry. I don't talk to anybody.
Right. So I don't know if that's the best fit for Bill. It's an attractive job.
I think seeing. All right,
it sure is.
I would say the Chargers. I keep wanting to call them San Diego, dude. That he's got the quarterback. He's got the good young team. You know, that's the one. I keep hearing Atlanta, and I'm like, I just can't see him in Atlanta. I don't know. Because to me, Belichick wants to go somewhere where he's already got the quarterback. You know,
right?
And he doesn't have to look for that. And I love Desmond Ridder. He has not worked out in the NFL like I had hoped he would. So I think they might be searching for another one. But if you look at the place that got the quarterback, it's San Diego, L.A., or if Dallas fires
right,
him, those are two spots. I mean, I don't know.
And I would actually give the nod to Dallas. That defense, man.
Yeah.
Bill would have those guys out there train killers, man. So that's a very attractive spot. I just don't know if shit. I don't know what Bill's gonna do. Bill does whatever he wants. You know what I mean? So to say, so if he ends up going there, I'm he'll have them competing where how they need to be competing.
Oh, they will be laying
We
egg
won't
like they
see
did. Yeah.
we won't see what happened.
Right.
Yesterday.
Mhm.
That was just horrible.
Yeah, you know that from experience.
Trust me, man. That dude don't play. Hey, he will go through there. He'll dissect that whole team. He'll tween out who needs to be tweened out. Focus on what needs to be done, and he will restore some law and order in there, so to say. You know what I mean, and have everybody on the right page of X's and O's, and going out there one heartbeat trying to accomplish one goal. So that could be a good spot, to be honest with you. Just if he wants to do it.
So did you have a good conversation with him at the 50-yard line, by the way? I never did get to really ask you that.
Oh man, we had a great conversation, man, and it was just mutual respect, you know what I mean? Back and forth, man. Gave my guy a hug. I didn't know that was gonna be my last time seeing him down there. So hey, we had a good conversation, and he was like, you know what, this is how funny he is. He was like, you know what, we could use you right now in short yardage.
Right. Yeah.
Man, so
a lot of teams could.
You thought about it for a second, didn't you?
So I mean, that's the type of relationship we have, man. It's mutual respect and nothing but love for the guy, man. And he done. I have so much respect on the aspect of this, man. This guy brought me in there with all my flaws, man, and let me be, and let me go to work, and let me do my thing. So, hey, man, it was cool seeing him, and I'm happy I went down there and got to see him before all this stuff took place.
All right, exactly.
All my flaws. Let's see, being an incredibly hard worker, never quitting, being just incredibly honest.
Yeah, that brutally. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, and it's funny. It's funny because I get him. Like I really like his personality. I get this guy.
He's straightforward, dude. There's no fluff. That's what I mean.
You know what? In a weird way, I'm kind of the same way. That's why I kind
of No. Get out of here, Corey.
I kind of connect with this dude, so I get everything he's doing.
Right.
Jeff and I were talking before you hopped on about some bullshit I had to deal with today. And it's like, you know what? I am not a Hall of Fame running back. We are not a Hall of Fame running backs, but
he is.
I appreciate you because there's no questioning what's on your mind. Like there is no, all these people gossiping, playing politics, running around, talking shit behind people's backs, blah, blah, blah. That is never going to be Corey.
No.
And man, I appreciate the hell out of that. So when negative stuff comes out, it came from the heart because you want to win. Bill Belichick, same thing. Like, I mean, I knew back at it with Ocho, some of the highlights of Ocho on the field, and Bill's coming out like, hey, we're going to double and triple team you, whatever it was he said, joking around. And Chad's like, why you got to do that to me?
Right.
He's got a sense of humor. It's just dry, and he's all about business, but he's not going to sugarcoat anything.
He never, and that's what all, I mean, everybody that played for him, we love the hell out of. He treated us all equally. He never big dog anybody that I seen. You know what I mean? I done seen him in meetings hop on Tom Brady ass so vicious, and I'm like, wow, holy shit, like really? I'm like, and we're the whole team looked around at each other like, oh,
it's like that.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, man, if he likes you, he's gonna do everything in his power to make sure that you succeed, man. And that's just the person he is, man. So I you know what? I know he comes across and he gets on these interviews and he's kind of dry and short and people get this wrong perception about him, man. You have to be in that building 24/7 with this guy, and then you'll see the other side of him, which is the funniest shit ever. You will laugh all damn day. The running back coach had to tap me constantly in team meetings like, Corey, stop. Because I'm busting out laughing.
Stop laughing, Corey.
So yeah, man, it's that moment was special, something I remember a lifetime, man. And dude, I wish Bill well in his next adventure, man. It's gonna be awkward and weird, but shit happens, man. And I'm pretty sure you go to his next gig and get down and get them back to winning.
Exactly.
I could see him being a GM somewhere.
That part too. And you know what? That's funny. I mean, honestly, I thought they would keep him on in some capacity. Move him up in the front office or something like that. But the way it's looking, man, I didn't know he's only like 14 games away from, I think, who is it, Shula or something like that?
Shula. I think it's 23. I think what it is. But
yeah, 14, 23, something like that. And I'm pretty sure, man, if that's what he wants and he want to go and try to top that, that's what he's gonna do. So more power to him.
Yeah, I'll put this out. It's directed to me, but I'll ask you guys too. It says, guys, what's your thoughts about New England wanting to hire Troy Brown from the Bengals to be their GM? Cap, I'll go with you. What's your thoughts on that?
Hey, young, upstart. He's a rising star. Mm-hmm. I've heard nothing but great things about him, and I love the fact that he's getting attention because hey, Martin Luther King Day.
Yes, sir.
We have a black executive. We don't have enough black executives in the league. Mm-hmm. And, it's that old boys club where, hey, kudos to Jim Harbaugh doing what he's doing, but he is going to get an instant look over a lot of people. And what I do at my job, I'm on a racial equity committee, and it's just as simple as like, you know what, open your mind, talk to other people, find out what everybody else is about before you make your decision. So I get how people may not like the Rooney Rule and this and that, but it's all about talk to somebody that might be a little different from you, might have a little bit different background. Some of these, I can't speak or deal with some of these NFL executives. Like I am too, I don't want to say hip because I don't want to give myself
you're so
credit.
cool.
Like,
I try to be as cool. I try to be as cool as you are, Cap.
I feel like when I've talked to Mike Brown a few times, and I feel like he looks down on, and he doesn't. I know he doesn't, but I'm like, I'm watching what I'm saying. I'm trying to be that weatherman, like I'm in a job interview or some shit. And I'm like, he's just that way. I'm like, hey, let's look, and everything that I've heard about, Mr. Brown, he's super, super professional. I hope he gets something. I hate to lose anybody from the Bengals, but I hope he gets something because you are better with people with different experiences, different backgrounds, different ways of thinking. You become a better organization when you bring all the different ideas together. So I love it. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. He goes there and he can better himself. That's what I think. Only thing I'm always worried about is, well, if he leaves, should we have kept him? But Bo Brown here wants to over everyone to get a GM. We kind of do. We're getting as close to a GM. Duke's kind of the GM. That's the closest we're going to get to GM, until Mr. Brown passes away or whatever. Which I'm not speaking that into existence or anything, but he's going to be the GM president until then. So, but yeah, that's cool if a guy can better himself and go move on to another team. That's what these guys all want to do. They got into this job to be a GM or be a coach or whatever. It's just like when Cap said they need more black executives. We'll say that. That's what I like about New England. They got Mayo right in there. He's set up to didn't have to do the Rooney Rule because it's already set in place. So for him to be the next head coach, which honestly I think it's cool they stuck with what they agreed to. With Vrabel being out there, because I thought for sure Vrabel might be the next guy. Yeah, so
dude, that raised my eyebrow as well. I was like, yeah, but you know what? And the funny thing, I got an opportunity to meet Mel down there when I was down there, man. Great guy, dude. Good dude. Very, very humble, smart guy. And I'm happy they chose him. That's a real solid, good pick, man. I can't say enough, man. This young man is on the rise. And I if there was anybody I thought, Variable had a shot, which would have been funny. I like it.
That's your boy.
No, not even that. It's just like I like the fact they chose one of their own. You know what I mean? Like,
right. They stuck with the agreement because some guys
stuck with it, and there you have it. I mean, it's gonna be a tough gig to follow. I mean,
oh yeah,
which whoever came in, that's gonna be a uphill climb. Big shoes.
I mean, it's gonna be damn near impossible. You're not gonna get the 6th Super Bowl. That's just. I mean, unless you're Zach Taylor and the Bengals, and that's what the one we're about to go on to. But other than that,
what I would say is this: I feel better. I feel better about the situation down there than I did before with that hire. So, man, hey, more power to Mel. Man, wish him well. Good guy, smart, brilliant young man, and. Hey, everything I heard about him is hey man, positive, good dude, and hopefully he can get him back on track on the winning ways. So I'm gonna support him and let's see what happens.
This is a thought just popped in my head. If they fire Mike McCarthy, you think your boy Vrabel might be a good coach for the Dallas Cowboys? I was just thinking of that one. I'm like,
I like that. I like that scenario as well.
Yeah. I mean, he's I think Vrabel got screwed, to be honest. I mean, I don't know why in the hell Tennessee fired him. They took all his talent away from him. What's he supposed to do?
Yeah, quarterback was always an issue.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
That part. So
they traded the best wide receiver to Philly.
Yeah, Brown. So what they expect, man, you start moving these parts around and then it's kind of tricky at that quarterback spot. That's when people start losing their jobs. I mean, so yeah, man. I think he could have stayed. Me personally, I don't see why they got rid of him, but
I don't either.
we don't know. There's probably something we don't know, and hey, it is what it is. Vrabel is a good person, good coach. He'll land on his feet too, and that's another candidate that could go to the Cowboys and mix some things up as well.
Out of the names that are out there of like coaches that got fired, I think he's the biggest one. Like he's still young. I mean, he's in his he's late 40s now. Probably right. He's not like 70s like Belichick or Pete Carroll. He's still in the prime of his career for being an NFL coach. I mean, as far as the guys that have gotten fired, to me, he's probably the one out there. Unless Harbaugh leaves Michigan, that's the guy right out there. To me, that seems like the gold candidate that everybody's going to be trying to strive for. I think.
And the news here in California that he's locked in with the Chargers. So,
oh really?
That's what I'm hearing down my way. Like he's doing an interview with the Chargers. So that might be his landing spot. So I'm gonna take the Chargers off the table and Harbaugh, and then here we go. We got Vrabel, we got Bill out there. And then we got a whole list of other candidates that coordinators that's pretty good.
You got Grable's number?
We'll see.
You got Grable's number? You want to call him real quick?
No. But you know what?
We get him on the show and ask him.
Hey, Vrabel, if you ever see this, hey man, take your ass up to Seattle, bro.
There you go. Well, hey,
Seattle ain't a bad spot either.
Isn't Dallas's defense coordinator? Isn't he supposed to be Seattle's coach?
Quinn, he's connected with Seattle. I heard that as well.
Got a lot of Cowboys fans like, I wish you just leave and go now at like halftime of that game.
After that performance,
right, exactly. They're like, leave now. I mean, it was over in the first quarter. It was 27-0 in the first half. It was over in the first freaking quarter.
Hey man, you want to know what's so funny, man? I didn't know the game was on. I'm searching for it, and I finally find it. And I looked at the score. I said, man, it's 27-0.
Yeah. 27-0.
And then I'm thinking to myself, if you guys ever check out First Take on ESPN, I said to myself, Stephen A. Smith is probably
Oh my
on
God.
Instagram acting a full-grown donkey. So
Did you
I was
see?
like, man, here we go again with these Cowboys, man.
Did you see Skip Bayless? Somebody retweeted or he was out. He put something on last year somewhere. He basically looked like he was crying because Bayless is is a Cowboys fan. I'm like, dude, I think a lot of shit that Skip Bayless does is made up. To be honest, I have a hard time. I like Stephen A. I like Stephen A. I mean, there's shtick to what Stephen A. does, but I think Bayless is all shtick. I have a hard time watching that dude. I like Stephen A. a lot better. I'm so glad when Bayless left and went to his own show. Like, cool, go over here. I don't have to watch you anymore.
It's funny, man. They both put a little extra on it every morning.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit, but it is what it is.
Keith here says, you think Kellen Moore gets the Titan job? He's a QB guru. They have young, good ones, and especially in their quarterback. I can't say his name. It could be. I mean, he didn't do so hot. Isn't that the Kellen Moore? He the offense coordinator for what he for the Chargers? Am I thinking the right guy? The Cap Kellen Moore?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He was big time when he was with Dallas. Then he went to the Chargers, and I think the shine's kind of come off of him a little bit. But I still think he could be a good possible head coach. I mean, some guys, Corey, you would know this better than I do. Some guys are just better at coordinators than they are at offensive linemen. I mean, or head coaches, I should say. You know?
Man.
North Turner. He was a great offensive coach, but when he became head coach, it never really worked out.
Josh McDaniel.
Josh McDaniel, yeah, that guy.
I know that guy. So, yeah, man. And it's funny. It's funny you guys bring that up. It's true. It's true. I don't know how you become a head coach and then stuff just goes to the left. You know what I mean? And then you're a coordinator and everything's perfect and you leading teams to the playoffs and all this other stuff, man. I don't know. I think it's a lot more. Maybe as a coordinator, you're more locked in on that specific, group. Mm-hmm. Whereas a head coach, you got everything involved. You got to oversee everything. So, yeah, man, being a head coach is hard. Mm-hmm. It is hard. Even being a damn coordinator is hard. These guys don't go home.
Yeah, they live there, right?
Yeah, they practically they got a bed in that stadium sometimes, and they looking to get better, man. And I wish them well, man, because you know what, I see the work they put in, I see the sacrifices they got to make with their families and stuff like that, man. So to all of them, coordinators, I mean, from coordinators to head coach, man, hey, kudos to you, man, because that's tough. It's a tough job, period.
Exactly. Bo Brown here has got a comment for you, Corey. He gives you love. He said, I put my name in for GM. I was right about Corey. I told my brother when Corey got drafted, he was going to be a dog. And he was like, who? It didn't take long for him to know who he was after that. Thanks, Corey, for making those years watchable for the team and less painful. There you go.
Man, I appreciate you. I appreciate your kind words, man.
That is an underrated thought because without Corey, how many less fans would we have? Because there was an exodus of season ticket holders, and a lot of people hung on because of Corey.
And I appreciate all the fans, man. I truly do, man. I would say this, man. I'm nothing special, bro. You know what? I don't care what the outcome, the circumstance, man. When I put them damn pads on, it's showtime. I'm gonna go out there and play my ass off, regardless of who we're playing, what the score is, what the weather is. I don't rest good at night unless I know I went out there and gave 110%, and that was just me. So it worked out pretty good, man. And I like to thank all the fans in Cincinnati, man, and for supporting me over the years. Some went away. Hope you come back now. Support me again.
Oh, you know they're coming back. They love you now, Corey.
Hey, man. Hey, I love them. Genuinely, I love them. So, hey, man, it was just all me just going out there, hey, competing and wanting to win, man. I'll leave it out there. I'll leave it out there every time, you know. And I didn't like the results some of the times, but you know what? At least I could go home and sleep knowing I went out there and played my ass off. And that was just me.
Exactly. Yeah, Bo says, nothing special. Bro, you're an all-time great in my opinion. I agree with him.
Hey, man, I'll take that. I'll take it.
Hopefully Wednesday we'll be celebrating this. We have another wave here. We have another Bengal Hall of Famer inductee, Willie Anderson. Congratulations overdue in my opinion. Hopefully we'll find out what's to be cap. We're talking about that before the show started. So hopefully
we're playing, man. There's nothing to debate on anymore. Get him in, and you know what I mean. And shit, what more do we need? A blood sample?
Right. Damn. Get him in, then you're next.
I hope he get in, man, and much respect and props to Big Will, man. Worked his another guy that goes out there, worked his ass off. Didn't take a fucking game off, a play off, and you know, reliable. You could count on him. Hard fucking worker. He deserved all his roses. So let's hopefully he gets in and we can celebrate that as well.
There you go.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's a shoo-in. You know, I don't know a ton of people around that, but you know, I've gotten to know a little bit more, and you know, it's been said that, you know, there's that Bengal bias that kept out the first couple, and then Jeff and I were talking pre-show that last year should have been the year if it weren't for Joe Thomas, and this need for Joe Thomas to be a first ballot, which is to me bullshit.
It's just because he was on TV. That's the only freaking reason. Like I argued that like don't give me this crap about Willie Anderson playing on terrible teams. Joe Thomas played on historically bad teams
for the longest, buddy. I've been saying it for the longest.
Yeah,
but hey,
historic bad.
It is what it is, man. I can't really sit here and be like, you got to get it how it comes, man. So obvious, hey, they got the right connection, they got the right people. Some people go about it their way, and you know, and whatever works. So at the end of the day, we all just sit back and hopefully and wish that, you know, Will gets in there and he completed his mission, man. He's a Hall of Famer. Exactly. And if he don't, I doubt if he don't.
He will.
I don't see how he can't this year, dude. I was pissed last year. We
all know he's a Hall of Famer. So
absolutely,
the voters know too. It's the game of when. So because he's modern, there's not going to have to be this effort and begging like Riley, unfortunately, because you wait too long and then people forget about you.
Shoot, Riley should have been 20 years earlier.
Yeah, absolutely. But Willie, I'm saying 99.9% certain Wednesday it's happening. I can almost guarantee it.
Right.
I don't even want to say if not this year, next year.
It ain't going to be
happening this year.
Not.
Yeah. Corey, you might find out for any of us.
Into existence. Wednesday is done.
Yes.
There it is.
Exactly. Yep. And you probably know before any of us we get on that Bengals group chat.
Yeah, I know before y'all.
I think you should just let me add me in for just one day on that group chat. Just one day. I want to be in there. Be like, hey, what's up, y'all? It's like, hey guys, I blow that mother up. Like, hey,
I will know before y'all, so absolutely. So yeah, man, we'll hey, it's gonna be a good day Wednesday. Trust me.
A couple more questions here before we get on out of here. Brad goes, Corey, did you prefer to play in the heat or sub-zero temperatures?
Oh man, dude, I'm an animal. Drop me in Antarctica. I'm gonna get down and I'm gonna fucking play ball. I don't care. Put me in the heat of Africa. I'm gonna do the same shit. It doesn't matter. I think, you know what helped me, man? I'm a Seattle boy, so it's cold. We played in that. We played in the snow. We played in the freezing rain. So I'm kind of used to that. I'm used to the cold weather. So
that's why he lives in California now, because it's so cold out there. That's why Corey's in California.
Yeah. It's about 70. It's a little
Dude,
chilly
it
out
was 7 degrees here. 7. It was 7.
Hey, it's a little chilly out there, man. Hey, at least I gotta put on some socks when I go outside. But it's cool. But nah, I just think that helped me. That helped me growing up in Seattle and having to play in those conditions, man, kind of prepared me for the future in the NFL. And I know where it's going. Like these Miami teams, these teams playing in 70 and 80 all year round, and then you get to the playoffs and man, you got to go sit down there in that cold. Yeah, man, it's true. People are not prepared for that at all.
Yeah, just check out the Miami
Not
Dolphins.
at all. It's gonna be a bad day, and it's time after time I've seen it happen.
I was check out the Miami Dolphins Saturday night in Kansas City. They wanted no part of that cold, dude. They had no shot at all. And I hated to see it, but
I tell you what, if they played on a neutral site and it was the weather was average, man, it might have been different. But in that cold, nah, buddy, it was a wrap. It was done.
Hey, Bo wants to know what was your 40 time in college, Corey? You remember?
Oh, in college I ran a 4.4.
Woo! I ran a 4 left out.
Yeah.
That's 4, and I sat on the bench. I walked 4 feet and fell over.
Jeff, you crazy, man.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
man.
All right, a couple more here, and then we'll get out of here. Keith says Tim Crumry should be there. No nose guard has ever led the team in tackles for 6 out of 10 years. That's unheard of. Yeah, but I agree with you. But you just said no nose tackle. I mean, it's nose tackle. We're having a hard time getting this guy in, who's been the best running back in Bengals history. So,
I got a proposition.
What's up?
Me and Crumry for the Ring of Honor.
Yes, let's do it next year. I'm down. There you go.
You know what, Crumry was man, one hell of a coach for us, man. I love that dude, man.
Yeah.
Me and him had a great relationship. We had a lot of great conversations, dude. I got a lot of respect for Crumry, and he deserves it. He deserves it, man. Hey, awesome. I would take a fucking backseat to Crumry, dead serious, and let my guy, because he's a dog, man. He earned it. He fought hard. Same dude with a damn broken leg still want to get out there in a Super Bowl and freaking play. Who does that?
Exactly.
Crumry. So he got my respect.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Yeah, Crumry was one of my favorite players back then. And if he hadn't broken his leg, I think we would win the Super Bowl. Yeah. 2, he has an even longer and better career. Because he had a rod. He had to get that rod taken out, I think. I mean, it was nuts what he had to do to try to come back. And he came back for the season opener, if I remember right. I don't think he missed a regular season game. I think he came back and won that, or came back and played. I mean, dude was nuts. Sometimes you gotta be nuts. You gotta be a little nuts to play football, I think, sometimes.
Yeah, buddy. Just a little bit.
You guys are built just a little different.
A tad different.
All right, guys, we've been on for 59 minutes. I appreciate you. Corey, got any words of wisdom you want to leave Houday Nation? And by the way, Ring of Honor, Corey Dillon, Tim Crumry next year. Put it out there.
Man, little something I'm gonna roll with, man. It's 2024. Let's love each other, be blessed, and you know what? Accomplish our goals. Set your goals, man, and get to it and try to finish it.
There you go. Appreciate you, Corey. Hey, players keep rolling on. Maybe we'll do this again next Monday.
Hey, Derek. Hey, man. I'm gonna need a new agent. Hey, she quit.
Well, I was gonna say, put me in coach. I don't want to get Arlette's bad side. Never mind. I don't want Arlette bad at me. So never mind.
I got a feeling some negotiations are happening tonight.
Hey, I'm gonna have to renegotiate the contracts, man. You know. Hey, man. No, I'm just playing, man. You guys will see me.
She's calling me now. Arlette's calling me now. Can't go.
There it is, man. There it is.
All right, Corey, I appreciate you, man. Houday, brother.
Hey, good to see you, Cap, man. Jeff,
yes, sir.
I will see you guys Monday, brother.
See you, dude.
Take care,
all
man.
right.
Oh, my God. I love that dude. I really do.
Hell yeah. It's funny because of all the bullshit in the past and people not having this type of access to players, to alums, to, everything. And it's like, I have had a shitty day and just hanging out with you and Corey, I'm fine now. That's all I needed.
Everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right.
I like it, though. He said, he ended it on it. It's like, you know what? Just love each other.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I got some haters out there that are just causing my life all kinds of trouble. You know what? I love you.
I love you. I love you, man.
You might be an asshole, but I love you.
You can't have my Bud Light, though. You can't have that.
I don't drink a whole lot of beer.
Yeah, no, you're a bourbon man. The bourbon man.
Just go straight to the hard stuff.
There you go. All right, Cap, I appreciate you, man. Let's go finish watch the Steelers get their ass kicked. And I'll see you. Actually, I might see you Saturday. You got to let me know about that. If you're
Yes,
host
I'm going to find out tonight.
Find out if you're hosting with me Saturday. Other than that, dude, love you. Holler at you later. Good day. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Like I said, we are doing a live show Saturday. I want to get this back out there again. Live show at Midwest Best Barbecue at 2 o'clock, from 2 o'clock to 4. Live on the show, we'll be giving away 4 Cyclones tickets versus the Walleye, a Marvel's hoodie, Marvel hat. So the way to sign up for this is go to ZTV Online or ZTV Cincinnati, and you can fill it out there where it says go have the giveaway. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel because we'll be giving it away live on the show Saturday. So make sure you do both those things, and hopefully you guys will win some Cyclones tickets and some hoodie. And just stay tuned to the channel. We got some more cool stuff coming up. Like I said, this new partnership I got with Midwest Best Barbecue, I think it's going to be a great partnership. Tim and Nicole are some of the coolest people there, some of the realest people that I know. And it just happened to work out for this. I mean, I'm the third podcast they sponsor, so they are definitely all down for local Cincinnati people. And everybody who's wondering where Greg Luther is, Greg Luther wanted to sit at home and watch the Steelers lose. So that's why he was not on the show today. But anyway, like I said, make sure you guys sign up, check that out, and good luck. And I hope you guys win the tickets. If you're watching the show, you can check it out. We're live streaming on ZTV Cincinnati, ZTV Online. YouTubers at 2,490 subscribers. I'm also live streaming on Rumble, so you can check it out there. Facebook, I'm at 3,317. X, I got 3,094. So if you're watching on any of those, please make sure you follow. I'd appreciate it. Also, you can follow me on Threads and Instagram and TikTok. I will be pulling this off later tonight. Put on the podcast on Beanpod, Apple iTunes, Spotify, Google, Stitch, Play, pretty much wherever you get your podcast. Please make sure you rate, like, and review. Leave a comment and a 5-star review. It just helps people find my podcast. It just helps out the algorithm. Like I said, hit thumbs up on here. I will see you guys tomorrow. Who do I have? I always do this. Like I have a good guess tomorrow. I know it. I got Bam Bam on tomorrow. That's right. So if you guys don't know who Bam Bam is, check him out. He's a Bengals fan, Ohio State fan. He's on Instagram. He does some great videos. He's a Harley dude, and he likes Miller Lite. So he likes beer and football. Sounds good to me. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow, live at 5:30. Other than that, that's just sports, baby. See ya!